Hello there, people. I hope you're well. Um, in today's video, I would like to discuss a subject that is can be a bit overlooked for beginners who practice astrology, and like that the more advanced astrologers need to take in consideration as well. So the topic for today is decans. The decans, they are important because have you ever wondered like why two people with the same zodiac sign act differently? And normally you would look at their rising sign, their moon sign, and so on. Your own, not only your sun sign, but even your rising sign and your moon sign got a decan to it, and it's based on degrees and so on and so forth. But for an example, we when you interpret decans, you usually, like, if you're going to look at the sun sign, you look at the first 10 days, and that is the first decan. Each day is 1 degree, so 10 degrees. From 10 degrees it is the original zodiac sign that is associated with the sun sign. So who are born like on the first 10 days in the beginning of the zodiac sign, they really encompass those traits. Like if you're a Leo and you're born in July the 23rd, in the first 10 days there, you will really embody Leo qualities such as, leadership abilities and being very passionate and, maybe even like being a good actor or like good entertainer and someone who is very creative. But if we look at the second Leo decans, what you do is that you, in the same element, Leo is a fire sign, the next decan becomes the next fire sign. And that is after 20 days now, the second decan is coming. And it's 10 degrees, so the next decan becomes Sagittarius for, Leos who are born in the, beginning of August. So a Leo who is born in the second decan becomes more, oriented perhaps towards philosophy, religion. This Leo might be more auspicious than a normal Leo. Like this Leo might be a good teacher, a philosophy teacher, a spirituality teacher. This Leo becomes more spiritually inclined, um, and someone who has more luck, and more becomes really good at like higher studies, someone who would excel at university. So, and then like the third Leo decan, which happening in like the 10th of August, 11th August, or the 12th, I think, the last 10 days, the last 30, last 30 days, that the decan becomes Mars, because, Aries becomes the third zodiac sign after Leo, the third fire sign. So this Leo might be more competitive, might be more dominant and bossy. This Leo might be into martial arts and war and all those things that Mars represents, but it makes, a Leo extremely ambitious in this third decan. And we can do this with all the zodiac signs, and we can do it with the rising sign and the moon sign. If you're 8 degrees Scorpio moon, you will be in the first decan of the Scorpio. So you will really encompass those Scorpio qualities, having that moon, your emotional mind in the zodiac sign of Scorpio. You will really embody, the being obsessed, digging deep for secret things, and you will become extremely emotionally passionate with whatever you pursue, and you will be into occult mysteries, and you will, experience a lot of, death and rebirth and regeneration, like experience emotional trauma and so on. And if it's in the second decan, it becomes a Pisces decan, a Neptune decan. So if a moon in Scorpio is born between like in 20, no, like 15 degrees of the moon in Scorpio, they will more encompass, yeah, they will be intense and they will be mysterious, but they will be more compassionate and not as vindictive, They will embody, unconditional love and compassion more, and they might be very like give to charity, but of course they will still have Scorpio traits of being vindictive or obsessive, but not in the same kind as the first Scorpio deacon. Yeah, I know this is not a new subject in astrology, but it's not discussed that much. We need to like teach the beginners that the degrees are very important, because they form those deacons, and we have the analytic degrees, the critical degrees, and the Nikola Stanjovic degree theory that you can take with a grain of salt. But I've seen it like the 18th and 22nd degree, they can be malicious. They can be really like yeah, malevolent, but it's my research, and it's a bit more advanced. But yeah, so it's simple, if you're counting sun signs, the first 10 days um, is the first decan of any zodiac sign in the beginning. If you are Virgo, the June, I think this June the 24th, August 24th, that will be in the first Virgo decan, and you look at 10 more days, approximately. It can change. So they use, in Vedic astrology, interestingly enough, they use nakshatras that are similar to decans a bit, but they represent, nakshatras are stars that are behind the zodiac signs, and they work like an engine, like they add more like flavor to the zodiac sign and more uniqueness, and they have 4 parts of that nakshatra, but that is for Vedic astrology. But we have the same thing in tropical, so it's interesting. Okay, dear people, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Feel free to message me if you're interested in a reading, transit reading, a sinister reading, or a normal natal chart reading. I'm affordable, and feel free to email me at carlnybrink@gmail.com for reading inquiries. Okay, thank you for watching. Namaste, and may God bless you.